Greetings, fellow time travelers. Welcome back to Secrets of the Ancients, where we uncover the hidden mysteries of lost civilizations and dive deep into the secrets that shaped our world. I'm your archaeological guide, and today's discovery will absolutely blow your mind. Picture this. For centuries, entire cities, massive urban centers housing thousands of people, lay hidden beneath dense jungle canopies and ocean waves, just waiting to be discovered. But here's what will amaze you. Thanks to revolutionary technology, we're now unveiling civilizations that challenge everything we thought we knew about ancient history. Before we embark on this incredible journey through time, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss the ancient mysteries we're about to reveal. Let's begin our journey in Mexico, where researchers have uncovered an entire city that remained buried under thick jungle canopy for 6 centuries. This is Guengola, and what archaeologists discovered here is nothing short of extraordinary. Imagine this, a massive urban center spanning 360 hectares. That's equivalent to over 600 football fields. This wasn't just a simple settlement. Guengola housed more than 1,100 buildings, 4 kilometers of defensive walls, an internal network of roads, and a sophisticated urban layout featuring temples, ball-game courts, and distinct neighborhoods reserved for elites and common people. But here's the mystery that puzzled historians for generations. For years, people believed only an abandoned fortress existed here, based on oral traditions passed down through time. The true scale of this magnificent city remained hidden beneath the jungle's embrace. Then came the breakthrough. Using cutting-edge technology called Lidar, a laser detection tool, scientists generated a complete 3-dimensional model of the entire complex in just 2 hours from an airplane. What took years of ground exploration can now be accomplished in the time it takes to watch a movie. Guengola was built between 1350 and 1521. This site held immense importance for the Zapotec people, who had inhabited this region since around 700 before our era. But what makes their architecture truly fascinating is how families lived. They resided in homes organized around vast central patios bordered by rooms. As households grew, new chambers were added, creating an ever-evolving domestic architecture. Here's what's absolutely remarkable. Analysis revealed that leaders and common inhabitants worked together to develop the city. Due to the mountainous terrain, they intelligently exploited natural slopes for their constructions, facilitating rainwater drainage. This ingenious engineering ensured the solidity and longevity of their buildings, many of which still stand today, over 500 years later. At the city's heart stood 2 pyramids, undoubtedly dedicated to rituals and ceremonies that priests performed in honor of their gods. Offerings were placed on altars, while the public gathered in 2 main plazas. There's also a palace containing 64 rooms, some supported by circular columns distributed across several inclined terraces, all interconnected by numerous staircases. But the Zapotecs were also master strategists. The laser detection tool revealed a circular promontory built on a natural rocky outcrop, a perfect lookout point that allowed the Zapotecs to see their enemies approaching from far away. Researchers also identified 2 circular structures, probably designed for astronomical observation and timekeeping. They've also uncovered several tombs, confirming the presence of an urban cemetery. Now here's where the story gets truly epic. At the end of the 15th century, the Zapotecs wielded power over a vast portion of the Pacific coast and had successfully defended their territory against the expansionist ambitions of the mighty Aztecs. They accomplished an almost unimaginable feat, holding strong during a 7-month siege at Guengola and emerging victorious. After this victory, having preserved their dominance over southern Mesoamerica, the Zapotecs no longer needed to remain at Guengola. While the mountains offered certain advantages, access to fresh water and fertile lands for agriculture proved essential. The small town of Tehuantepec, located just 19 kilometers away, met these conditions perfectly. They established themselves there shortly before the Spanish arrived in 1521, but here's what's truly inspiring. The Zapotec civilization didn't completely vanish. Today, more than 3,000 Zapotecs still reside in the Mexican state of Oaxaca, where they continue to perpetuate their language and traditions. History lives on. The creation of this lost city's 3-dimensional model is just the preliminary stage of research. Archaeologists hope future studies will help us better understand the Zapotec's political and social organization, how they administered their city, and the nature of their exchanges with the Spanish upon their arrival. They plan to examine the 1,170 structures revealed by the Lidar scan, a project that will require several years. Rather than excavating the ground, they'll use non-invasive technologies to explore the city without altering its precious remains. But fellow explorers, the mysteries don't stop there. Using this same revolutionary technology, scientists have revealed the existence of a vast ancient city buried beneath the dense foliage of the Amazon rainforest. Picture this breathtaking scene: a structured ensemble of houses, plazas, roads, and canals resting in the shadow of an imposing volcano. For centuries, countless researchers believed that Amazonian peoples lived in modest huts, clearing only small plots to subsist. But this city, built 2,500 years ago and occupied for an entire millennium, proves otherwise. Here's what will absolutely astound you. Experts estimate that tens of thousands, perhaps even several 100,000 people, lived within these complex urban societies. Let that sink in. We're talking about massive metropolitan centers in the heart of what we thought was untouched jungle. The regional scan identified 6,000 rectangular platforms, each measuring approximately 20 meters by 10 and rising to a height of 2 to 3 meters. These constructions were grouped around central plazas with perfectly straight roads at right angles, connected by pathways. One of these roads reached an incredible 26 kilometers in length. Now, creating perfectly straight roads required far more than simply following natural terrain. Some of these likely held ritual or spiritual significance. The volcanic soil, particularly fertile, favored this civilization's development, but it might also have contributed to its disappearance. Researchers have also uncovered these cities' defenses, including ditches blocking access to several of them. It's possible that neighboring groups attempted to invade these cities, sparking conflicts in this ancient world. The next phase will involve studying the adjacent 300 square kilometers to better understand the scale and complexity of this ancient society, which could even surpass in size the famous Maya civilization of Mexico and Central America. Now, let's travel across the ocean to Turkey, where in 1963, a resident made a stupefying discovery while renovating his house. Imagine this scene. While demolishing a basement wall, he uncovered an enigmatic room. Continuing his excavations, he stumbled upon a tunnel, which led him to the underground city of Derinkuyu. This is one of the deepest and most vast underground cities in Cappadocia and indeed all of Turkey. Here's what's absolutely mind-blowing. Inhabitants occupied 8 underground levels, each offering access to cellars, storage spaces, chapels, a school, a study hall, and other facilities. These floors were interconnected by a vast network of tunnels. It's probable this buried city was designed as a refuge. Located at a depth of 85 meters, it remains invisible from the surface. The site was vast enough to accommodate approximately 20,000 people along with their livestock and provisions. A ventilation shaft, 65 meters deep, ensured proper aeration. According to archaeologists, the first levels were developed by the Phrygians before being taken over and perfected by the Romans. However, Derinkuyu's peak occurred during the Byzantine era, a testament to continuous human ingenuity across multiple civilizations. Fellow time travelers, what we've discovered today is just the beginning of an incredible archaeological revolution. From the mountain fortress of Guengola to the sunken streets of Thonis-Heracleion, from the underground marvel of Derinkuyu to the white superhighways of the Maya, these lost cities tell us one undeniable truth: our ancestors were far more sophisticated than we ever imagined. But here's the question that keeps archaeologists awake at night. How many more lost cities remain hidden, waiting to be discovered? What other secrets lie beneath jungle canopies, desert sands, and ocean waves? Now I want to hear from you, ancient seekers. Which of these lost cities amazed you the most? Do you think we'll discover even larger civilizations in the future? Share your theories in the comments below. Before you go, make sure to subscribe to Secrets of the Ancients and hit that notification bell, because next time we're diving even deeper into the mysteries of lost civilizations. Trust me, you won't want to miss what we're uncovering next. Until then, keep exploring, keep questioning, and remember, the greatest mysteries of human history are still waiting to be revealed. This is Secrets of the